Morning everybody, welcome to WEBBY'S world. A beautiful day behind me. It's in my manor. I'm by the helicopter pad in Adeki. I just thought I'd do a few second little video on the Saturday night. Nice, short and sweet. As we all know, Mark Ward came over for Saturday. Sunday, as we know, he went to Lanzarote, had a good time there. He was on stage for a good half an hour, did a couple of minutes on that, but before that I did a good 6-7 minutes, him and me outside, cracking couple of questions, great answers. He is the man, and he talks about it, his prison cell, his prison sentence because of what happened. He wrote a book, it's called Right Wing to B Wing. So all you got to do, make sure, get down to Smith's and buy the book and read it. I've not read it yet, I'm going to read it. Somebody's got bringing me a copy over. So Mark Ward in the theatre bar, well, Saturday, but I'm doing the first one again now because I didn't know when I was going to put this out. It's going out tonight, probably about 7 o'clock ish. Enjoy it, because let me tell you something, he's an absolute cracking guy, proper Scouser. Everton, that's his team. Man City, West Ham United, and he also played for Shamiz, Birmingham City, and TKD, Stuart Boy, Birmingham City. Not too sure how many games. Wikipedia, check him out. Mark Ward, absolute lovely fella. So without further ado, watch this video right to the end. I promise you, short, sweet, you'll love it. And also WEBBY'S world, more vlogs coming on, more vlogs before over the weekend. What was our predictions like with the salesman, #1 salesman? Did we do any good? Oh my god, couldn't see that coming, could you? Man United 1-0 at Fulham. Get in there, my son. WEBBY'S world, Mark Ward coming up straight after this. It's a beautiful Saturday night. This is the first time I've been out with the boys for many a year. As we all know, when obviously Chris Kamara, Paul Merson, all the boys used to come out, we used to do great vlogs, all for charity down in town, and it's all changed. So I've been invited to the theatre bar tonight because it's a massive do. It doesn't happen very often, and I do apologise. I've had a couple of bottles of beer, as you know, a bit of guy in the command. So I've invited my pals. I've got 5 of us just come down from Czechoslovakia. So I've got me, we got everything we got. Tony, big Cardiff Tony. I've got Geordie Allen's coming with me. We got West Ham John and Sean Murphy. Big West Ham Sean Murphy. Don't think I missed anything out. And I've come down to see Wagsy. And tonight, what we got? Let me turn it around. This is what we've got. We're in the theatre bar opposite Bougainville Hotel, and what it is, it's a massive show tonight, 7:30 onwards, with Mark Ward, ex-Everton, big Everton fan, Man City and West Ham United. We've got food, drink, entertainment. We've got Cy Benson, ABBA, this guy now, black music, superb, if you pardon the expression, love it, doing all the Motown stuff. And we got Mark Ward. Let me tell you something, I've already met him already, and he's a lovely fella. We're going to do a Q&A a bit later on. So we're in the theatre bar in my old manor. I can't take this over because it's all West Ham, innit? And let me tell you something, they're bigger than I will ever be. All the boys, Wagsy and all the boys, and I'll see you in a minute. Take care, WEBBY'S manor. There is Wardy boy. Look at him. Come here, son. Let's get him on. I've got him. Listen, it took me half an hour to get him. He says he's an Everton fan. As soon as he's talking to me, he's a Scout. I said, listen, don't tell me you're Liverpool and he's Everton. Mark Ward, how are you?
Great, mate. Looking forward to tonight, and obviously I'm a proper Scouser, that's why I support Everton football.
Top is.
And it's a great result today for us at Brighton.
You had a great win today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll give you a very quick story that most people know. In my pub, I had David Moyes' dad in my pub many years ago. He used to live in Scotland, as you know. Then he went down to Preston, because that's where he was a manager of, David Moyes. And he had to go home on a Sunday afternoon, and I stood up. He was there on sat watching the game at 4 o'clock, and I said, David Moyes, your boy, is he going to Man United? This is on my son's life. He looked up at me and he said, Webby, I never told you so. And this is gospel truth. And 16-1, never backed it, 16-1 to be the Man United manager. And he was.
Well, my big mate in there, Big Ian, he spoke to a lot of people who was close to Moyes, and he said he was going back to Everton well before he went back.
Yeah.
So I think he's doing a good job.
What a lovely fellow, though. He's a family man.
Yeah, of course he is. And listen, he won something at West Ham, so hopefully he'll keep Everton up.
And no, of course, listen, being Brighton 1-0 today, big man. What a great. I think we already know that you got Southampton going down. They lost to Newcastle 3-1. Ipswich are going, and you would think Leicester at Filbert Street, even Van Nistelrooy.
Well, Everton have got them soon. We've got Leicester.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be 3 points. And listen, there's a lot of clubs that can be dragged into that. Even West Ham, they've got a tough game tomorrow at Villa.
Yeah.
I can't see them getting anything there the way they're playing, because they're rubbish at the back, and Villa are very good going forward.
Yeah, they are good.
So I'm going to Lanzarote.
That's me pal. I know you're good. I used to live there for 6 months. So you're going to see me pal over there.
Yeah, I'm going to go there tomorrow and watch the game with hopefully loads of Hammers fans and do a little bit there.
Yeah. So you've played for Everton, Man City, obviously West Ham, Birmingham City, a bit of blue. That's why Sham is here, big Sham is here.
He didn't recognise me.
He didn't recognise you.
I was sat with him for half an hour.
You joking? I'm not laughing.
And he said, I'm only here to see Mark Ward. And my mate went, that's Mark Ward. And he went,
no, you joking? Are you taking the mickey?
No, I was got on a
Shammy, shame on you, big man, because you're going to see this, Mark. So I'm going to send this to you. Yeah. Listen, I knew as soon as I walked in, I saw you, big man.
He kept on apologising.
Yeah, he's a lovely fella.
Yeah,
lovely fella. Give me a couple of what's that? Who was one of your favourite players, or just give me a couple of little stories.
Well, as a kid, there was a lot of clubs interested in signing me, and my dad was a big Evertonian. Liverpool took it to the cup final to try and try and get me to go and sign for them, Man United. But
Man United?
Yeah, Man United and Bolton. So, but listen,
Bolton.
I was an Evertonian, and I signed as an apprentice, and the story goes that at 18. You said I'll never be big enough or quick enough or strong enough to make it at the top level. I'm still not big enough, but I got a lot quicker and a lot stronger, and I eventually got back to Everton all them years later, and I'm proud of the fact that I went back to the club I love.
I've seen your house. Waggy said you have a lovely front room. Waggy said it to me, and I went, "Is that Ward? Is that?" He said, "Well, I said, it looks lovely, doesn't it?"
Well, it's better than that prison cell, mate.
I did want to bring that. I was never bringing that in a month or Sunday.
Well, it's something that I'll talk about tonight, and it's like I wrote a book. The publishers they wrote to me when I was in the nick and asked me to. And Paul McGrath, not the Paul McGrath, but a lad who I shared the cell with in Liverpool, Nick. He was an avid reader of books, and he said to me, so I wrote a chapter called Shooting the Pope. I shot Barry Horn with a gun on a Christmas night out. Barry Horn, it wasn't my fault. The fellow who took it off the cowboy had put a proper gun in his holster. And
you took Paul McGrath, Aston Villa. He was one of the only players that never did training because of his legs.
Exactly, yeah.
You remember? I know that.
Fragile. What a lovely man he was.
Yeah.
Long story. I wrote this book, and I was proud of it, and I went to meet a lot of people over it when I come out from a lot.
So listen, I've never seen your book. I've got.
It's called From Right Wing to B Wing. That's what we come up with, and
super, mate.
So, but it's great to be here, and I'm looking forward to sharing a few stories a bit later on at the theatre bar.
Right, have you ever scored against Coventry? Don't tell me.
I did, yeah. I actually come back after a terrible injury. I broke my fib and tib, and I was back 6 months later, and the lad that broke my leg, Mark Atkins, he was ready to come on as a substitute, but already 2-0 up Everton. The first game back, and Al Kendall brought me off because he knew what I was going to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Get my revenge. And he said to me, "Listen, we're playing Coventry live on the telly next week, and if I hadn't brought you off, what would you have done?" I said, "I'd have tried to cut him in half." And then I scored the winner the week after against Coventry. So
thanks. I love you too. I always remember when Tony Cottee was over, and there was all of us. I'm a good pals with Billy Mitchell EastEnders, big West Ham fan, and there was about 20 of us. We had a meal many years ago. Perry Penwick, good pal of mine, and Tony was there. I was here, and I said, "I've got to ask you a question." And it was quiet, and I said, "Have you ever scored against Coventry?"
Everyone scored against Coventry.
No shit, shut your mouth. No, seriously, this is the truth. You asked Wagsy, it's the worst question I've ever. He says, "Webby, I'll tell you something now. I've scored more against Coventry than any other club."
And Webby, I never scored many goals, but even I scored against Coventry.
Mark Ward. I'm gonna nut him. He's not gonna be me pal anymore. Unbelievable. Macca, listen, there's me hand. There's me. I love it, mate. And I'm looking forward to see. I've got some good questions for you. So you better be ready, big man.
I just hope there's no coppers in there.
No, listen. I know the coppers are. Can you just say, watch Webby's World on sunny Tenerife?
Watch Webby's World on sunny Tenerife.
Bob.
Good night.
Cheers, big man. Take care.
I went, it says MW. He went, that's my initials. I said, well, it's my initials as well. I said, don't you see the funny part of it? I said, I'm not moving that, right, until I finish fucking training. That was the end for me. I never kicked the ball again for Everton Football Club. And that's why I moved on to Birmingham.
Look down the St Andrews, we went through there. We can talk for absolutely hours about this piece, but there's a few little questions I do want to ask before we ask the guys here for a couple of questions here. Money aside, wags aside, are you really pleased you had your football career then, rather than today, with no matches passing through clubs and just moving from place to place without the camaraderie and without the bonding with the supporters or seeing in the bar? You must have been so pleased you did it then, when it was real football, even when the defenders were trying to bust your ankle and your knees.
It's a great question, and I've done a lot of events over Christmas there was Peter Beardsley, R.D. Les, Liam Brady in the same room, and I was lucky to play with them all, you know, not Aussie, but Peter and Liam. So you'd have a bevy there after the event, and every one of them would love to be playing now. And the supporters have got this sort of thing that, oh, you wouldn't be able to play this era. Don't listen to them Sky pundits. When they get that ball and they go to the centre half, to the full back, to the keeper, how slow is the build up for a start? And then, like the way we used to play, the ball was end to end stuff. You still play out from the back. You still close down. All that high press, low press, fuck off press, this press. It's all the bollocks. You know, in '86, John Maher used to say, you know the four-year up front, Cotty, Machiavelli, Ward and Devonshire, let's win the ball as close to their goal as we can. You know why? Because the law of averages, you will score because of the quality that you've got. And it's exactly the same principle now. And I'd love to be playing now. I'm fit enough to play now. But some of the players, like Tony Gale, he had no pace, he can play now. Because he has a brain. And for me, I played at a better time to play the game. I loved the tackle. It was more exciting the games, and I was lucky really, and especially to play in that first season at West Ham. It's just, I wish I could do it all again. Put it that way.
Quick answers, right?
Brilliant. No, Mark Ward,
Quick answers.
West Ham, Man City, Everton, top boy. Well, what do you reckon? Hope you watch it right to the end, because let me tell you something, he deserves the credit. Mark Ward, a legend in his own right. I know what he did, and he regrets it. He was just like anything else, in the wrong place at the wrong time, dealing with wrong people. He's done his time, done his turn. He's played football for 3 massive clubs, or even 4 with Birmingham City. Sorry, Shammy, never came to the cough. But he does his talks, written a book. So if you want to check it out, don't forget, right wing to B wing. That's all you got to do. So from Webby's World, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, I've got more great content coming up very, very soon. Like and subscribe. Any comments, please, I'd appreciate them. So from me, in my little manor, in my house, as you can see, in sunny Tenerife, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one.